Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. It is Friday. As I see, there has been some confusion. Oh, I'm alarming myself here. I forgot to mute my stream. Let's go ahead and mute this over here. There we go. Okay. So hi, welcome. Sarah is here, Tim is here, Mike is here, another book lover is here, Gemma and Sarah and MATR 1980 and Augie. Hello, Mike is here. Hello, Anne and Takara, Stephanie, Dread Pirate Christopher. Hello, Laura is here. Hello, Cassandra and Davis. Davis, you're like on the other side of the world / equator. Hi. Numberless Dreams, Annette, Dragonborger, Simply Wisty. Hello. Hi, everybody. It's Friday nights, and we're here together hanging out on the internet. It's really hot outside, so I am staying inside where it is cool. Oh, you're just in North Carolina. I thought you were in like Peru or something. I know, quite a few names in the stream tonight. It's wonderful. I love it. Oh, a few new names. Yes. Thank you, Tim. Yes, welcome. If this is your first time, hello. I'm really glad you're here. Oh, Panama will be Christmas. Okay. I just got completely ahead of myself. So yeah, it's a beautiful day here on the internet. And I'm here with a cup of tea and a smile and a heart full of creativity. So that's a good thing, right? Yeah, that's a good thing. My heart should also be full of blood, but we'll see where it goes. Midori is here, demanding snuggles and scritches. I don't know if you can see. Yes, hello. I don't know if you can see her sort of in the corner of your screen. Yes, but she's here. Are you gonna create anything other than noise? That's okay. That's valid too. Midori's going to create some meows tonight. Anyway, if you're new here, hi. Welcome to our Wednesday and Friday create along. So since it's Friday, today's create along is a Friday create along. I think that I've told some of you, I announced this I almost said last week. I announced this on Wednesday in the stream 2 days ago that over the summer, I'm taking a bit of a hiatus from the Friday night live streaming. So we'll still do Wednesdays, every Wednesday throughout the summer, but the beginning of June through the first week in September, we won't be doing Friday night create-alongs. We're only going to be doing Wednesday. And that is just to give myself a little bit of space so that I can take a little bit of more time for myself and my creative projects. And also I'm an introvert, and while I love being here on camera, it gets a little exhausting for me. So yeah, so thank you for understanding. We'll resume both Wednesday and Friday night create-alongs that first week in September. So I'm looking forward to that already. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What is everyone working on tonight? If you're here and you're just lurking, you don't have to comment. That's absolutely fine. If you're just here to hang out, totally cool. If you'd like to say hi, I would love to say hi back. What else can I tell you? If you are new tonight, and if you are joining us via Twitch, for the very first hour that you follow me on Twitch, you're not able to comment. That's just to kind of keep the trolls at bay. But once your hour is up and you've been following me for an hour, you will be able to comment, and I would love to meet you and hear what you have to say and what you're working on creatively. Hey, Terry's here. Hello, Terry. Let's see. Some lovely posts came in while I was chatting. Dragonborger is listening to podcasts and scrolling on Pinterest. That actually sounds like a really lovely way to spend a Friday evening. So that's kind of nice. Let's see. Ooh, actual writing tonight. So Annie says, hoping for some actual writing tonight. Work has been buzzing today in a good way after a 3-day conference. So shifting gears out of that will take effort. Yes, yes. Let us know how we can best support you and encourage you. Hey, Trace is here. Hey, Trace. Numberless Dreams is journaling and reading this evening. Good. Augie says, I am not mentally prepared to do anything. I get that. So feeding and playing with my animals. Good. Which honestly also is creative and beautiful and life-giving. So it's totally valid. I always do like to say that, yes, while this is a create along, you don't have to necessarily work at anything. If you just want to be here for the creative community, just to see that there's other people like you who are creators, who are maybe struggling with their work in progress, or maybe sort of are at the place that you eventually want to be, but you just don't have any energy to create tonight, that's completely, absolutely 100% fine. I invite you to stay with us and just kind of hang out in the chat. But if you do want to work on things, we'll be doing that in just about 15 or 20 minutes here. I'll invite you to get your works in progress ready, and then we'll do some quiet co-creation time, and it'll be really nice. So Augie, thank you for sharing that. If you do not feel up to creating tonight, you do not have to. This is not a class. This is not a huge obligation. If you'd like to use it for that, that's great. You can also use it to play video games, to do some coloring, stare at a wall, listen to some music, take a nap, whatever it is you need to rejuvenate your creative spirit. What are you doing? Oh, you want to enjoy the sun. Okay. I'll try to lean this way so you can have a view of Midori sitting on the back of my chair. And yes, I do have my chair back. It's very nice. Let's see. Anne is working on chapter 24, scene 4. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, Stephanie says, commenting on some deep point of view assignments. That sounds interesting. Good. Mike says tired after a long admin and underway week, but I wrote up my Jimmy challenge. I like the Jimmy challenge before this started, and I plan on editing Gem Crush's short story. Beautiful, beautiful. I love to see, I don't know, the community ties. That's so nice. Good. I love it. Laura says, I found an hour at work to write today. Yes. So tonight I'm just making plans, not evil plans, just plans. That's fine. Not all plans have to be evil plans. You can make some nice plans, like baking cookies for someone or petting a kitten. Those are nice plans. Dread Pirate Christopher says, edits and rewrites for the second entry of my narrator-verse series of short stories. Beautiful. I love it. Ooh, a Chilling Adventures of Sabrina spec. Is this for audio? I'm very interested in this, Davis. Annie says, hopefully ghost story tonight. First, I have to figure out tea. Yes, I'm having, I don't know if it's pronounced twinnings or twinings, but their version of sleepy time tea. So it's like nightly calm or something like that. The mint sounded good. Lemongrass sounded good. It sounded like the right thing for tonight. Good, Laura. And it's really good to understand when your creative bursts hit you, right? So Laura says, evening isn't my best creative time, but it's great for organizing my thoughts. Yes. Yeah. And I go through times like that throughout the day where it's like, this is my peak creative time. And I know in an hour, I'm going to be a little bit more drained. So that's when I'm going to do my email and my admin tasks. So it's really good. It's really good to have a feel for what your creative beats are throughout the day. Trace says, tonight I'm playing Stardew. Yay, to recharge. So I can deep dive into a theme song tomorrow. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Terry says, I'm going to try some writing tonight since the snooze button ate my writing time this morning. I hate it when that happens. If not, I'll be researching for my podcast. Good. Those are both good, worthy endeavors. Sarah says I should write my work in progress, but I feel drained. Maybe I'll just shower and then I'll see. Yeah, take it easy. See what it is your creative spirit needs. It sounds like a shower is a good idea. Glass of water, make sure you're hydrating. Everybody hydrate. Let's see. I just saw There we go. Takara says, no writing for me. I'm playing around with my design app. Excellent. Jason, and hello, Jason, says, planning to take some storyline world building concepts and dump them on paper. A little organized writing, just story dump. That sounds great. And that is a very legit form of writing. So please do remember that. Yeah, I'm noticing a theme here. I feel like a lot of us are a little worn out. But Cassandra says, my brain is a bit worn out, but I'm going to try to do a little bit of brainstorming. Excuse me. I was pondering on a story idea earlier in the week, so I might just jot some thoughts on paper. Maybe the gentle approach is exactly what you need right now. So yeah. Ooh, Annette took a 2-hour nap after work, so is ready to go. Yes. Oh, Falling Hoshi, hey, playing some Dragon Age. I love it. I love it. Oh, good. MATR 1980 says, I love this space and so rarely actually get any creating done during this time, but it's always a wonderful space. Oh, thank you. That actually is really affirming. That makes me feel really happy. Good. Another book lover says, I haven't worked on my short story at all. I want to finish it before next week, though the original goal was by last Friday. I'll get there eventually. Yes, you will. And you'll get there word by word in baby steps. So absolutely. And yes, I also, I just saw Mike says, I love Dragon Age. I've only played Dragon Age Origins, but I loved it so much. I played it through several times. So that's really good. Hey, Alana's here. Annette says, I should be writing blog entries, but I've decided to enjoy myself instead and do a Readsy prompt. And whatever you write for that prompt, you can post that on your blog. I mean, if you want to, you can. You can put anything you want on your blog. Does this even exist? Annie says, red velvet chocolate tea tonight. How does that exist? How does that exist? I don't even know. Tim says, gearing up for an audio editing weekend. Gonna try to finish episode 7 while launching Omen's prologue this Sunday. Yes. Tim, if I can share on your behalf, Tim had a victory today. Tim released the prologue for Omen to his Patreon supporters. So they got an early Friday release, and then we're setting up the RSS feed this weekend so that that prologue can come out on Audio Drama Sunday. So Tim, if you've been in these create-alongs, you know that Tim, for like over the past year and more, has been working on Omen, and it sounds really good, and I'm really excited for it. So Tim, congrats. Good. Yes, Gemma is working on Jimmy's prompt. I love it. Beautiful pick, but I came up with a funny story. That's perfect. That's perfect. That is perfect. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, Alana says, I should be working on more queries, but I'm taking time for me and playing World of Warcraft. Perfect. It sounds like that's exactly what you need. Davis says it's not for audio. Oh, okay. I'm entering WB's television fellowship. Wow. And they require a spec script for the genre you want to write in. Interesting. Mike says, oh, this is a good point. Mike says, if I only wrote during my peak creative time, I would be up all night until the sun came up. And you know what, Mike? Oh gosh, sometimes you have to write when it's not your peak creative time. And I do that every day, and it's hard. And honestly, too, I feel like my peak creative time changes sometimes. Sometimes it's 6 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get the words out. And then sometimes it's 6 a.m. and I don't want to talk to anybody or write anything ever again. And then sometimes in the evening, after a day of not writing, I'll be like, oh, my creativity's here. Time to just write. I don't know. So yeah, my peak creativity time changes sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's different for every writer. Oh, Republic of Tea. Okay. That's where you got what was it? The red velvet. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, Mike says the short story that precipitated season 2, I wrote from a dream at 4 a.m. That's awesome. Dread Pirate Christopher says, my peak is generally noon to 3. I can get stuff done throughout the day, but I'm at my best then. That is like, for me, that's my dead time. Like after lunch to like early afternoon, I am just useless. And so that's when I do like my, excuse me, my voice. That's like when I do my workout and do some gardening and water the plants and like take a little bit of a break. Does it count if the water is from crushed berries that have been fermented? No. I would also encourage you to have a cool, refreshing glass of unfermented water. Excuse me. Laura says, hydrate every time Midori walks on screen. Well, I hope you've all been hydrating this whole time because she's now settled in the other chair that she has taken over from me, my armchair over here where I'm supposed to like do my reading and journaling, which is now her home. Yeah, she's just over there with her little eyes closed, enjoying the sun. Hey, Liz is here. Hey, Liz. Very cool. Gemma says, I have a work in progress that the editor and Mike and Wisty are looking at a short story I just wrote, so I'm chewing napkins and reminding myself I am not my work. Gemma, you are not your work. You can be proud of your work too. You can be proud of writing it and finishing it and sharing it with people. That's hard. That takes real guts. Sharing your work with someone else, like revealing, I don't know, revealing that inner part of yourself, like through words to someone else is a huge act of bravery. So I'm proud of you. I don't know. I think you're great. Oh, Anne says, I'm reading Bird by Bird, and I've written a blog post about school lunches, but I haven't edited or posted it yet. I really love Bird by Bird. I should, you know, here I am saying like, I should reread that at some point, you know, because no, I'm sure it would be super helpful. It's just like, adding the time in to do that seems a little crushing right now. Jimmy says, for the past 10 days or so, Jimmy, this is negative self-talk, but I'll read it anyway. Jimmy says, I've been a sodden wad of poor sleep, persistent horrid moods, and creative crapulence. You get bonus points for the word crapulence, by the way. On the other hand, we do have a new air conditioner and a working hot water heater, so yay-ish. I say that's a yay. Yeah, we've been without air conditioning and a hot water heater before, and it's not fun. So I'm glad that you have that. But I am, I feel like, well, I know this has been a rough week for you. It's maybe been a rough week for other people as well. So please know that we're holding space for you here to just be yourself, whoever you need to be. If you are depressed, if you are in a bad mood, if you are full of, as Jimmy said, creative crapulence, you're welcome here. You're welcome to hang out and be yourself. And if you are not in a good place to create, I encourage you to just hang out, do some journaling, read a book, do something that feels good and refreshing to you. Coloring, doodling, listening to a podcast, watching something like a TED Talk, something that feels like it would fuel your spirit. So yes. Yes. Oh, there's all these wonderful people saying congrats to Tim. I must be super behind. Yes. Oh, I know. Sorry, I'm like caught up in like catching up with comments here. I know. Stephanie says, if only I could do everything first thing in the morning. I know. Oh, I know. Oh no, Takara says, don't change phones while writing a book. I'm so tired of emailing myself. Oh, Takara, that sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope that smooths over soon. Gosh, what a nightmare though. Ugh. Jimmy says, hey, now at least my self-talk is creative and interesting. Okay, yeah. Well, I said you get bonus points for using the phrase creative crapulence. So you've got that going for you at least. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Mike says, I'm giving up tonight. The feed keeps glitching even after restarting the computer. Interesting. Have you tried clearing your cookies? I mean, you're probably not here anymore, Mike, and I'm really sad to see you go. But yeah, maybe clearing your browser cookies and your browser history might help a little bit. I'm not great at tech support, so that's the only thing I know to suggest. Yeah, Sarah says it's glitching here too. Yeah, I wonder if that is a thing. Cassandra says, I was trying to reboot my creativity last weekend by doing a bit of Zentangle drawing. So not writing, just playing. And I made a cute little hedgehog that came out much better than I thought. Cassandra, I love that. And honestly, what was I recently reading? I mean, you're not going to know because you're not in my brain, but I was recently reading a book. David Duchemin's Start Ugly. He talks about work and play and how we need to infuse our creative work with the spirit of play. And so it sounds like that's exactly what you were doing. So I love it. Hey, LA Baker author is here. Hello. It sounds like Jimmy needs a pizza for his creative spirit. Oh no, Alana says, my husband looked at my computer screen today, saw all my open windows and had to walk away. Sounds a little aggressive. Oh yeah, that could be a little bit scary. So Jimmy is saying, I think what would fuel my spirit is a double cheese, double pepperoni pizza with a piece of carrot cake so immense that you need oxygen and a sure-footed donkey to reach the icing carrot at the top. So what I'm hearing you say, Jimmy, is you've got a ways to go. You've got some climbing to do. That's okay. I think we all do, and we're all here right alongside you. Oh, good. Stephanie says the podcast is super encouraging. Oh, Stephanie, thank you for saying that. For those of you who haven't listened, I have a new episode out. I don't know why I'm showing you on my phone, but apparently I want to show you this is a bad idea. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing it now. So there's like a sunk cost bias here now to this thing that I'm doing. Okay, where is the Right Now podcast? I subscribe to too many podcasts. Okay. You can see here, the Right Now podcast with Sarah Werner. I have a brand new episode out. It's called Starting Ugly with David Duchemin. And it's episode 123. How fun is that? So I encourage you to give it a listen, give it a download. David Duchemin is just getting to talk to him was like really, really special and really mind-blowing and just really, really good. It's a good conversation. So I encourage you to listen to it. Yes, Dread Pirate Christopher says play. Yes, that's the reason for the narrator verse. I just needed a series where my sense of the ridiculous and oddball humor could go. We need that. We need that. That's where our best creativity comes from innovating and learning and growing. Like baby animals, you know how they play, but like they're having fun when they're playing, but like that's also how they learn and like develop skills for later on in life. Like it's the same thing for us. And boy, I could give a whole talk on this, but I think we've lost a sense of of playfulness. And we think like in order to be a serious writer, TM, I have to suffer and I have to be miserable and I have to push myself and like put my nose to the grindstone, when really I think a lot of us would benefit from just playing more with the words. Tonight's theme is cake, so enjoy that. Thank you, Laura. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, thank you. Jason says, it amazes me you're on episode 123. I feel like episode 100 was a month ago. So this thing happened where like Google stopped pulling my feed, and it stopped around episode 100. So I wonder if you're using like an Android or Google based podcast platform, if you were stuck at 100 episodes until a very short while ago when I had to yell at Google. Well, not like yell. I was like very nice and courteous in my support ticket that I put in to Google Podcasts. But they were pulling my podcast feed from a bootleg source, from an RSS feed that was like stealing my show. And they only had up to like episode 100 or something like that. And so I was like, hey, can you have my like real feed and not polling this person? This person who's rehosting my content? Like, I don't know what the heck. Yes, cake is always a good theme. Exactly. Yes. Jimmy says, I've climbed so hard out of the horrid trench of depression and crapulence that my theme song is the Yodeler game theme from The Price is Right, LOL. I did not grow up watching TV, so the analogy is lost on me, but I hope the rest of you are happily and properly amused. Oh, good. Good. Dragon Borger says, totally coloring tonight, lols. Good. You should. That's beautiful. You absolutely should do that. Ooh, Stephanie prefers cheesecake. So for our cake thing tonight, it is cheesecake. Oh, thank you. I help calm the dogs. That makes me really happy. That actually makes me really happy. I've had people, some of the nicest people have like written into me and told me that they use my podcast to help them sleep. And I'm like, at first I was like, should I be insulted by this? Like, are you telling me I'm boring? But you know what? If I can help, people in any way, even if it's just to help them get a good night's sleep, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, interesting. LA Baker says, I'm rereading, my first work in progress. I haven't touched writing for a month now, but I feel like I can see it through new eyes now. Yes. Putting your work to the side and coming back to it with fresh eyes can be exactly what you need to keep going, to rejuvenate your story, to find new purpose in it. So I hope that you're having a good time doing that. Dread Pirate Christopher says, the last Right Now episode I heard was when you were getting ready to launch Girl in Space. That was like summer of 2017. So it's been like 4 years. So surprise, there's going to be a lot of new episodes. Terry, I'm right with you. I don't love frosting. I don't have a sweet tooth. Like, I will eat an entire family-sized bag of Cheetos. But like, sugar is, it makes me feel weird and not cool. So I also scrape the frosting off, or I won't eat all of my frosting. So I'm sorry for my crimes, I guess is what I'm saying. Yes, Mike. Yes. Mike is saying, didn't Stephen King once say that once you're done with a manuscript, you put it in a drawer and then write it again and compare? Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought he like put them in a drawer and like let them stew for a while. Yeah, maybe. That would be weird. Huh. I'm trying to think what that process would be like. Yeah, so you put the novel away and then you like rewrite it. Oh, I would be so tempted to get that novel out there because I would feel like, oh, I'm missing all the cool stuff that I worked so hard on. So that's like total like scarcity mindset. Oh, good, you're rereading on writing. Yes, let us know. Let us know what you take away from that. Oh, Write Drunk, Edit Sober. That's from Hemingway. And maybe we would say like write with cake, edit with frosting. But I've heard, and you know what? I think this again was from David Duchovny, that like when Hemingway said "write drunk, edit sober," he was talking about turning on and off your judgment or your filter. So write as though you're drunk, and edit as though you're sober. So like write with all the freedom in the world, and then don't judge your writing until you're in the editing phase. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yes. Time. Pinball Princess, and a hello, by the way. Pinball Princess says, time to figure out how to write with a slice of cake. Yes, do it. Do it. The cake is not a lie. Well, in my case, the cake is a lie because I don't have any cake. I think it was 5-word short stories. No, or was it 6? Yeah, because he wrote baby shoes for sale, never worn. Wait. For sale, baby shoes never worn, right? That's 6-word short stories. Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. Who really does? Thank you. Baby shoes for sale, never worn. Oh, that's crushing. Oh, on that horribly crushing note, those of you who would like to create with us and maybe create your own horribly depressing 6-word short story, let's go ahead and like dive into doing that. Again, you don't have to write tonight if you're not feeling it. But if you would like to give it a try, if you'd like to get in and see how you feel, Mike says you're welcome for my service. Yeah, I'd love to have you create along with us. So tonight I am working on the Dear Creators newsletter that I did not finish last Wednesday. So I am finishing that up. Oh, Jimmy, I like this. Sale, baby shoes, kid has tentacles. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, that makes me really happy. Jimmy, thank you for that. Okay. We're gonna write. It is 7:36 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone. So we're going to write for an hour-ish, slightly less than an hour. The way that this works is that I'm going to mute myself and we're just going to do our own creative thing. I'll be here. I'll still be on the screen. You can see me typing and frowning and drinking water and tea. But yeah. So sorry, I keep getting I should like not read the comments while I'm trying to explain how the write along works. But so yep, we'll write together. We'll come back at 8:30 p.m. Central. So we'll come back at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You will know that it's time to come back by the summoning, well, by the clock, of course, but also by the gentle yeeting of the Alpenhorn, which will summon us back to this group where we'll talk about how it went. And oh my gosh, people are talking about aspic and mayonnaise in the comments. So I'm just going to block that out of my brain. I don't know if I can handle this tonight. Oh my gosh, what is life? Who knows? Okay, are you guys ready? Because I'm going to mute myself and we're going to get to writing and it's going to be hopefully refreshing. Baby for sale in mint aspic. If someone wants to real quick explain what aspic is in the comments, I don't want to explain it because I need to get to writing. Mayo sapiens, what is happening? You guys are amazing and I adore you. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start creating along and you're welcome to create along with me. Yes, meat jello. So yep. On that note, on the note of meat jello, happy writing. I don't know if you can hear it, but like in addition to the very gentle yeeting of the Alpenhorn tonight, there's also these very tiny dogs who are like shrieking across the street. So I don't know if you heard them or not, but welcome back, writers and creators. If you're in a place where you'd like to rejoin our conversation, that would be amazing. If you are in the middle of a really good sentence or a really good paragraph or a really good place of flow, then please keep writing. Like, go ahead and mute me, close your browser, like whatever you need to do, keep creating. Oh my gosh, the chat has been talking about like pizza and French fries and poutine and bao, and I don't know if I can handle this. Oh, yeet and yap with Sarah. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Numberless Dreams says, I can hear nothing in your background over the frogs yelling on my end. Okay, so other people have like noise that's drowning it out. The gentle shrieking of the neighbor dogs. Yes, that's what we have going on right now. Oh, good night, Anne. Anybody who had to leave or has to leave, like, have a good weekend. Take care of yourself, please. If you are able to create this weekend, I hope it goes well. Let us know how it's going in our Discord. Oh my gosh, I'm loving all of this. Another book lover says, I hear very little over the hockey game on TV. The gentle yapping of the Alpen pups. I love it. Another book lover says, there was no writing, only watching reaction videos on YouTube. I feel like sometimes we need that. Jimmy says, I was slightly less than useless tonight. Oh, last night. In other news, my cat caught a field mouse, but it got away. The hunt continues. Oh my gosh. It always like unnerves me when really only one of our cats like hunts and stuff. And it always like really unnerves me when she gets something. It's a little upsetting. But anyway, Jimmy, you're not useless. Good. Gemma says, posted my SS for the Friday prompt. Good. Record right time for me. Good. I'm calling it a win. I love it. Excellent. Oh, good. You didn't get to shower, but you did take notes. Oh, good. And you opened your notebook of the work in progress. Good. That sounds really good. And maybe now you can just like take a shower, relax, jump into the weekend. Yeah, feel good about that. Oh, okay. Jimmy says, not last night, tonight. Well, I was slightly useless last night too, but the mousecapades are ongoing right now. You're not useless. Stop saying you're useless, Jimmy. You're not useless, ever. You're hanging out with your cat, and that's good. Background noise here is your husband's game reactions. I like that. Annie got about a page handwritten plus a major attack of the sleepies. It is Friday night. It is Friday night, the night when I like to crawl into bed at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. and just read until I fall asleep. Annie continues, I got past the stuck place for now, at least. Good. Getting past that stuck place, that's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. Let's see. Dread Pirate Christopher is on page 4 out of about 20-ish, mostly trying to punch up the dialogue and make the jokes land. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Oh, gross. Leaving the legs behind. Oh gosh. Cats are a little scary sometimes. Jimmy says the mouse had gone under a bookshelf. The cat tried to get a paw under the shelf, but gave up, swore great vengeance, and is on my tablet searching for crane rentals to move the shelf. Jimmy, you're writing tonight. Do you realize this? Like, you're entertaining us. You're writing tonight. You're not useless. And even if you weren't writing, you still wouldn't be useless because you're hanging out with your cat and you're existing. And we humans, I've heard somewhere that we human beings have intrinsic worth just because we're human beings. So you're never useless. None of you are ever useless. You know, I know that can be hard to remember sometimes when we feel useless or when we don't live up to the expectations that we or someone else has set for us. We have or someone else has set for us. It's too late on a Friday for good grammar, right? But yeah, please remember you have immense worth. And maybe I need to hear that too. Let's see. Anne got some work done on that novel. Excellent. Played some music. I love it. Terry did a little research, got some snacks. Yeah, you can blame the chat for talking about pizza and French fries. Like, you can blame the chat for this. And then got distracted with a good book. Oh, I need to start a new book. I've been in the weeds with this book that I really don't like, but it was like this huge bestseller. Well, not a bestseller, but it was like, it won all these awards. And it's not good. Well, okay. The book is not for me, apparently, because I am not enjoying it. I don't want to say the book is like, objectively good or bad, because like every book has its audience, right? I am not the audience for this book, even though I thought I was. And I was like, oh my gosh, this book sounds perfect and fun and amazing. And it's just such a huge letdown. It is not what I wanted or expected out of this book. So getting lost in a really good book sounds beautiful. Tim says, got to a tense moment in audio editing. Only 10 minutes left to Foley up for this scene. Tim, you're going to finish this. Oh my gosh. That's really exciting. That's really exciting. Ooh, Sarah says, I have a full day of creating planned for tomorrow. Good. The day will start with a 1-hour talk with an editor. Ooh, I'm scared, but I know the woman and she's usually nice. Oh, good. I might keep writing after. Good. Sarah, I hope it goes well. Hopefully this person will be really compassionate and will read your work knowing that you created it from a very personal place. And yeah, and if you're looking for constructive feedback, I hope that you get the feedback that you're looking for. Ooh. Christine says, ditch the book if it doesn't make you happy. I know. And I like, but I want to see like why so many people love it. And I can't believe that I'm curious. It's not good and I hate it and I roll my eyes on every page. I'm like, I hate reading it. Oh, that's never a good reason to do anything, is it? It's never a good reason to do anything. Let's see, where did we leave off? Ooh, do you have a genre savvy ghost? Oh, kind of tempted. Do it. That would be amazing. Yes, Gemma says, Jimmy, not useless. Your prompts have given me a kick in the pants that I've needed, and I'm so grateful. Yes. Jason, I'm so jealous. Jason not only got 240 words written, but successfully ordered bao and dumplings for dinner. Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous right now. Well, I guess the proper grammatical term would be I'm envious. Like, I'm not jealous, I'm envious. Again, too late tonight for grammar. I'm jealous and envious. Oh my gosh. Jimmy says, I'm not writing and being the biggest goofball on Planet Goofball. It's late. I'm tired and my cat has donned a hard hat and is saying stuff like, yeah, that's a load-bearing shelf you got there. Jimmy, it sounds like, I don't know. That sounds like writing. Just saying. Cassandra says, I got a little bit jotted down, but not a lot. My brain was all over the place. I understand that. So I'll probably have an early-ish night. and read and recharge and try to do more writing over the weekend. I am going to do the same thing. Cassandra, I'm going to do the same thing. I did finish my newsletter for Monday. It did not turn out the way I thought it would turn out, but I think I'm still okay with it. So I'm just going to release it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't love it, but like maybe it will help someone. So that's what you got to do sometimes. I know. Terry says life is too short to get stuck in a book that does nothing for you. I know, but at this point, it's just like morbid curiosity. Again, not a good reason. Yes, thank you. Tim says there's nothing more frustrating than a popular thing that you just can't get into and or understand why everyone loves it so much. Yeah, it's like boggling my mind. It's like, why is this so popular? It's like, because it's, I don't want to say it's not well written. It's just not what I like in a book. We'll just say that. I don't like to be critical about other writers and other books, because I think that we need to be more accepting and loving as a community. And so I'm not going to be like, oh, this book sucks. I'm just going to say that it's not for me. And I'm trying really hard to understand why other people like it, and I'm just not getting it. Good. Yeah. And I will not be leaving a review for it. Yeah, I don't, unless like a book is a 5-star for me. Well, I don't even leave reviews for 5-star books anymore. I just don't review books. I don't think I like know enough. I mean, I've been reading my entire life, but like, I always feel like I don't know enough to leave a review, like on any book, even if I've read it. Which may be a personal issue about the amount of confidence and trust I have in myself as a person who's been reading my entire life. But anyway, words hard, bow good. Yes. Good. Numberless Dreams found a place to apply for an internship. That's really good. I hope you get it. Oh my gosh, the saga continues. Jimmy, you're writing an episodic story in our chat right now is what you're doing. So you're writing tonight. Jimmy says, my cat has now decided to outwit the mouse. She is parked in front of the shelf. I asked her what she's doing. She only stared at the blackness under the shelf and muttered, from hell's heart, I sit like a meatloaf for thee. For hate's sake, I meow my last meow at thee. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Oh, I appreciate that. Alana says, I think a review is your opinion of a book. If it's just because it wasn't for you, that info could help a reader like you not to pick up the book. Yes. Or a reader who wants what you don't like to grab it if you put the correct info in the review. Yeah. Instead of just saying like, this book was terrible. Because it's not terrible for everybody. I don't know. Nice. Wow. With the rewrites, Dread Pirate Christopher is at 1,100 words so far, a fourth or a fifth of the way through. Oh, that's great. Mike, please do this. Where did you get this idea? Because it's amazing and I love it. Mike says, I kind of want to write a backwards dystopian story about buying a new landlord. Please do this. Please do this and like submit it to No Sleep or something. Please do this. Oh, Terry. Oh, you're so good. May the ink flow into words for everyone this weekend. Thank you. That's wonderful. I do the Numberless Dreams. I do the same thing. Numberless Dreams says I keep starting books. I'm in the middle of like 6 or 7 right now. Yeah. And then there'll be one that I'll like get really addicted to and like read all the way to the end. And then the others will stay half finished on my Goodreads like forever. Oh, but you're a reviewer. Oh, yeah. Jimmy, stop it. I'm not even going to read that out loud. Do not poke fun at your own newsletter. My gosh. Jimmy says it isn't a surrender paragraph admitting a general crapulence at life. No. I have had those. I have had newsletters where I'm like, hey, there's nothing going on in my brain this week, so enjoy. I mean, we can't always have this expectation of like, I need to produce brilliance week after week without any break. I don't think we work like that. Mm. Cassandra has found herself literally yelling at a book. Yes, let that one go for your own mental well-being. Oof. Oh yeah, just quit it. Just quit it. Just quit that book. Break up with that book. Oh yeah. Oh, Jimmy's earlier statement. Oh, about landlords and water heaters. I like that. I like that. Please make this story a thing. Oh, I love that. It is brilliant writing. Jimmy, I hope you're seeing this because it's brilliant writing. It's delightful. You're doing a great job. I know. Yes. All of those. Right. Sarah says, Jimmy, stop it. All of those bad thoughts are getting scorched into your brain and they're not helping. You are awesome. Yes. 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 And I know we all do this, right? We all say like, oh, I suck or I'm no good or I've had a bad week and I'm worthless or I'm useless. You're not useless. You're not worthless. You are smart and good and kind. You have a good heart. You have people who love and support and encourage you. Take a deep breath and just like breathe that in. Just good things. Breathe out those bad things. Breathe in the good things. Breathe out the bad things. Look at this. All these people, yes. All these people in the comments. Yes. Stop being your own worst critic. Yes. Yeah, you're a writer and you've got this. Like, yeah. Yeah. Let us like support you by yelling at you to stop being so just self-deprecating. Let us support you and remind you that you're fantastic. I am almost looking forward to the continuation of the cat and mouse saga. Yeah, Sarah says, I call myself an idiot too often. It's not good. Yeah, we all call ourselves names and we talk to ourselves in the worst way. Brene Brown says, you know, always talk to yourself like you would talk to somebody that you love. Like, would you like if there's somebody that you love, how do you talk to them? And how do you talk to yourself? And I want you to look at the difference there. And I want you to start talking to yourselves with more love and understanding and patience. And I know it's hard. But yeah, like Tim says, talking to yourself like that will really wear you down. Yeah. Yeah, Anne says, Jimmy, put that cat saga on your blog. Yes. I like that idea. I know, Meatloaf Kitty watching for the mouse. I love it. And I know what a meatloaf kitty looks like because both of my cats do like the little meatloaf stance. And it's adorable. Yeah, Pinball Princess, I like this. Yes. It's okay to be a human with feelings and fallow periods in addition to being a writer. Yes. In fact, I'd go so far as to say they're intertwined. They are. I keep thinking about that really, really lovely post that Austin Kleon put on his blog in response to the New York Times post about languishing, and his response was about dormancy. And I love that. Yes, we have fallow periods. Like we have times when we're just not at our creative best. We're not machines. We're like weird chemically infused meat bags. Like this is running on some kind of weird internal electricity that I don't understand. Like how this works, how I'm moving my arms right now is like weird magic, right? We can't, oh, I like that. Pinball Princess says the poet Amelia Phillips wrote something about fallow periods, and I think about it often. Alana says, try to think of yourself as a dog friend would think of you. Oh, they just love you. Or at minimum, remember that a living being holds that view of you. It's okay to not be okay, yes, but remember that some being knows better of you. Yeah, I love that, Alana. That's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Jimmy says, I just suggested that Tabitha, my cat, leave the mouse be for now. She squinted at me and said, it tasks me, and I shall have it. I will chase it round the moons of Nibia and round Antares Maelstrom and round your stack of books that you've said you've read, but you've picked up that Calvin and Hobbes collection again before I give it up. Yes. Again, this is from the person who says he's not a writer and he hasn't written anything tonight. Jimmy, you've written us a short story tonight here in the comments. Good. I'm glad you're doing better. I think it always helps to have people who treat us better than we think we deserve. Because we never deserve the awful stuff that we think about ourselves sometimes. So thank you all for your kindness to each other tonight. Yes, yes. People love you. You have value. Yeah. I want to go read. We do these create-alongs every Wednesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. We're doing a brief Friday night hiatus. So we're still going to be doing the Wednesday create-alongs all year. Fridays, I'm taking off Fridays in the summer. And so starting that first week of June, we won't be meeting on Fridays, but we will be back the first Friday in September. So we're going to come back 2 Fridays in September. If you can, try to make the Wednesday night create-alongs. If you can't, that's okay. And I record these so you can like watch them and pretend like you're there. I don't know if that's weird. But yeah. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being your beautiful selves and for creating and for giving your best self to your creative work, but also leaving some of your kindness and encouragement for the other writers in this group. I think that that is so incredible and so amazing. I love to see you supporting each other. I really think that's what this is all about. It's about us being here as a community. Yes, yes, be kind to yourselves. Yes. Oh, there's so many nice things being said here in the comments. I love it. Thank you, Simply Wisty. Yes, have a lovely weekend, everyone, and be kind to yourselves. Yes, what a beautiful note to go out on. So again, thank you for being here. I will see you on Wednesday. If you're writing and creating over the weekend, come hang out on our Discord. Let us know what you're working on. Tim and I will be popping in and out of there. Allow yourself to rest and thrive. Yes, thank you, Tim. So we have some closure to the story of the cat and mouse. Jimmy says, I just checked on Tabitha for real. She stood up, stretched, and gave me a look of such reproach that I am not a mighty mouse hunter, and true. All right, friends, take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Talk to yourselves like you would talk to somebody that you love. Okay, that is your assignment for this weekend. In addition to like hydrating and like getting good rest and maybe writing some words or working on your project. So take good care of yourselves, please. And I will see you on Wednesday. All right. Bye for now.